I owe you an apology. Well, maybe. Hey, it's Jeff Newport from Chasing Strength. And in today's video, I just want to apologize because I might have underestimated you. See, 6 years ago when I rebooted this newsletter, right, both in email and video format, it was based upon conversations I was having with guys my age, prospects, customers, clients, that sort of thing. And it appeared that most guys our age, maybe or probably even you, could only afford, right? Afford with air quotes, 20 to 30 minute workouts a week due to their demanding schedules. But, and that's a big but, right? One T, not twos. What I have noticed through probably thousands of customer emails and forum posts at this point, 6 years later, is that that is simply just not true, or only partially true. See, there are plenty of guys who can do more, want to do more, and are actually craving more. I see it all the time in my emails with questions like, what else can I add to whatever the program name is? And what should I do on my off days? And can I do... And then they name an exercise. Those are like 3 archetype emails I get routinely, okay? Not only that, but even though I care about being strong and have stated that I'm tired of writing about fat loss or losing fat or weight loss in general, the truth is personally, I care about staying lean, right? And not having a bowling ball belly when I get older and dying from self-inflicted heart disease like all the men in my family have had, okay? And apparently a lot of guys watching these videos and reading my email newsletter, well, they feel that way too. And admittedly, maybe it's just me because on some days I've felt like I've run out of ways to say, here's how you get stronger and lose body fat at the same time. Okay. Or maybe I'm just tired of trying to convince guys that it's actually possible to do so, right? When you have the right combinations of exercises, sets, reps, and fuel. Okay. So look, if I'm wrong about this, about you, and you're good with the 20 to 30 minute sessions a week, awesome. You don't need to watch any more of this video. Keep going, keep getting the results, right, that you're getting. Hopefully you are getting those results because you're doing those training sessions, and keep on living your life. But if I'm right and you want more, then feel free to keep watching the rest of this video, okay? Because here's the deal. 15 years ago, I released a single kettlebell program that was unlike anything ever seen at the time. And it's painful to say 15 years ago, okay? Because not only did it peel off body fat, it made every single person who reported back who used it, it made them measurably and noticeably stronger, right? So imagine that you're losing body fat and you can measure your strength gains in the process. Okay. Now, this was so much so that many people at the time actually used this particular program to prepare for their RKC kettlebell instructor certifications, right? And as a result, they passed them. And even a world champion bench presser, Nathan Baxter, added 15 pounds to his bench press in 8 weeks while tightening his belt by 3 notches. Okay. Now, here are some other reported results. I'm going to pop up here on the screen, right? There's an ER doc, a guy named Dr. Calvin Poole. He was down 45 pounds, shaved 6 to 7 inches off his waist, and he writes Kettlebell Burn 2.0 on prescription pads for his patients. There's another guy named Ganesh, and I can't even pronounce his last name. His waistline dropped from 42 inches to 37 inches. His clothes fit better. His midsection was tighter, right? And he said it was progress you can measure without a scale. There's another guy, Peter Murphy. He dropped 20 pounds. He went from 225 and a half down to 204, and he got back into his 38-inch jeans, okay? Another guy, Andre Yablokow, said it was the first time in 20 years that he'd been working out that people commented positively on how he looks. Okay, another guy, Agil, right? He dropped 5 kilos, which is 11 pounds in American speak, right? And he said he put on more muscle than in 25 years of weight training, right? And his shoulder and back pain just faded. That's pretty impressive. Okay. In 12 weeks, Pat lost 20 pounds of fat, and it was caliper verified. In less than 3 weeks, Jason lost 6 pounds and 1.5 inches off his waist while force feeding. In other words, he's eating more food than he was used to. And yes, that can happen. Okay. And then there was a Royal Canadian Mounted Police officer, Luke. He said his posture got drastically better, and he gets up like a cat, even in full gear. Okay. So he's stronger and more functional, has more usable strength. Okay. And then there was Stoney. He said, I lost nearly 5 pounds in my last week. And look, that's just a handful. You can read more reviews about this program at the link in the video description below. Just click on that link, scroll to the bottom of the page, click on a tab that says reviews. There's literally like 67 pages of a Word doc worth of reviews there. So look, the reason I'm sharing this program with you in this video is because it's more. It's everything that everybody is asking me for. It's 45 minutes a week, most training sessions, okay? It's 3 times a week. It's not minimalist, okay? It's just the opposite. It uses lots of kettlebell exercises. The 2-hand swing, the 1-hand swing, Turkish get up, sit up, the goblet squat, the clean, the press, the single kettlebell front squat, single arm row, single leg deadlift, and the snatch. And all those are pulled in and out over 16 weeks because this is a 4-week, 4-phase program. In other words, there are 4 phases, and each one of those phases is 4 weeks long. And the best part is each one of those phases gets progressively more challenging. And yes, it's got built-in deloads so you don't overtrain. And that checks most, if not all the boxes for many guys who feel like they can do more. And better yet, this program still delivers the goods today. So if you have the time and you have the desire to level up your kettlebell game, then I'll leave a link in the video description below for a program that will be a great fit for you. Okay, that's it for today. I just had to get this off my chest. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, click the like button, smash the subscribe button, share it with a buddy you know who needs more than just minimalist workouts and has the time to do so, okay? And finally, leave me a comment in the comment section below, right? What's your favorite duration for your kettlebell workouts? How long do they typically take you? And what is the sweet spot for you getting the best results? All right, until next time, my friend, stay strong.